My name is John Stevenson, and I work for Idaho Materials and Construction based in Nampa, Idaho. I am part of the ATHS, which is the American Truck Historical Society. And what that society is all for is preserving trucks and trucking history. I would love to tell you about the truck behind me. It's a 1977 Kenworth W900A. This particular truck is a little bit unique to where it's considered as a long hood version, which they made all the way through the 70s and then the early 80s to fit big power plants. And the big power plant in this truck is a 3408 Cat. It happens to be the original engine, which is a pre-cup engine, which is also relatively rare. And it's also a truck that has two transmissions. It has a 6 and a 4, and it sits on a brand new Kenworth frame. It's a complete restoration, frame-off restoration, with the original engine, cab, and hood restored back to new on the bottom and old on the top with old power plant to preserve the history of this truck. My history with Kenworth trucks started at a very tender age. My dad, Tom Stevenson, started off his trucking career at a tender age as well, and he went through the timber industry. And by the time I was born, my dad had dump trucks, and we rocked roads for the logging industry. And I spent my entire childhood with my dad and my two older sisters in Southwest Washington, chasing around different jobs. That's really the passion behind the Kenworth truck thing for us. We have restored, several 1962, 1963 Kenworths, just because those are our first memories, my first memories. And then later in life, we got into newer trucks like the one behind me, and I can't tell you the amount of hours I have spending in a truck like this with my dad as a kid on Saturdays and Sundays and nights and weekends, working for the industry, the logging industry, with lowboys and dump trucks and things like that. His mom and dad made industry fun for us because it's such a tough industry. The people who work this industry every day, it just takes a different breed of person to do this, because it's an industry you're going to love or it's going to tear you apart. You had to be in it every day. If you weren't in the truck, you were working on the truck. And mom and dad made it fun for all of us. Kenworth, thank you for letting me look through the first 100 years through my parents' eyes, and I look forward to looking through the next 100 years through my son's eyes.